So, what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is the Ryan here.
Hey everyone, Razbowski here.
What's going on, guys? Dawkbro here.
And welcome back to, once again, another episode of Theory Thursday. And in this one, we're going to be talking about the same teaser image as we did last week, but there's been a couple of changes with the importance of this image itself. Now, when we first all saw it, we of course instantly linked the purple hat and the purple bow tie to a renowned character we met in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 first, but more so in Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
What's more important about this image is the fact that, well, what's actually peculiar about this image is that Scott Cawthon usually puts the images straight up on IndieDB immediately after they're put on Scott Games, but this one was put up like a week after, I believe, or something.
Yeah, and it's the subtitle to the image, isn't it? It's like, usually you'll get a Nightmare Foxy or a Nightmare Freddy or something like that, but we actually got something big is coming, and this is, of course, quite alarming because we've had a lot of teasers to work with for the past, I'd say around about 6 weeks now it's been going on for. And if something big is coming and these teaser images weren't regarded as something big, you've got to question yourself, what on earth is Scott planning for us? And we honestly are going to be talking about if there could possibly be some kind of teaser trailer coming, or something even larger than that.
Oh, baby. Yes, this is how we found out about Nightmare Bonnie, or at least the animatronics were going to be called Nightmares, because this is where Scott, when he popped it on IndieDB, he labeled the image as that title. So, this is obviously going to be very significant. And again, Scott is teasing his different websites. He's got us looking at scottgames.com, he's got us looking at his YouTube, he's got us looking at the IndieDB page now, because he's just he's separating all the information, and I suspect there's something he's going to reveal something in this coming week, whether it is soon or not. It's hard to decide because it all depends on when this video comes out as well.
Absolutely,
but I'm going with a teaser trailer, just a small minute-long teaser trailer. I think.
The only thing what he hasn't used yet is his Twitter, so it'd be interesting to see if he uses that at one point. But I think the reason why he only used it was so people don't make fake accounts. But anyway, me and Raz were talking about this before a week ago, actually, when the teaser came out. We said, is the teaser going to come out on IndieDB? Because, like Raz said, only the Nightmare animatronics have been placed. Before the Nightmares, there was the hat teaser, wasn't there? But he didn't put that one on. So it's interesting that he's used this teaser. It's exactly the same, but he's just changed the title as it. I think it's like, maybe there's something more to it than what it seems to be, what we think so far.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to find out what the title was called, whether it was called Purple Freddy, whether it was called Purple Man or something, because we're like, Scott will label it as something. He might just label it 4 again, or Five Nights at Freddy's 4, but that's why we were talking about it. We wanted to know if the teeth in this image were related to Purple Freddy, or if it was Purple Freddy's hat, or Shadow Freddy, and that's where we were talking about it, but we were right in a sense that he has revealed something in the title yet again, so we've got to keep our eyes out for all this juicy information.
You know, I was just thinking quite a lot. You know, it says something big is coming, but wow, it's got to be something ridiculously significant. If we've seen all the Nightmare animatronics, it just makes me think, what are we really going to be seeing next? Like, what could seriously top those horrific animatronics we've never seen before? It literally makes me speechless just to even try and consider what it could be. And you know, it's got to be something ridiculously astronomical, which is kind of going to set a motion for, you know, how we know where this series is going to go. I mean, it could be referring to some kind of big movement that Scott's planning to do. I mean, we still haven't seen the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Steam page, which was kind of the hotspot for all of the discussions, and wasn't that where the teaser trailer first majorly came out and everyone became aware of it?
It came out, the Steam page came out during the teaser, wasn't it?
And literally when the teaser came out, we saw all these images, and we actually saw this Springtrap character with the 3 by the side, and then the internet kind of exploded, and it kind of kicked the whole FNAF 3 thing into motion. And you've got to think, like, if this is the final chapter, and if he really does have the kind of ability to tease a game, or nearly 3 months before, well, no, it is over 3 months before release, then you've just got to consider how massive this game must really be, and how many hidden messages there's going to be entwined, because if he's honestly prepping to like release a teaser trailer or announce something huge to do with the game this long before release, there's a lot more big announcements, I'm sure, to be made.
See, I was thinking that maybe, I don't know, because obviously, like you said, we've been introduced to all these Nightmare animatronics, and the purple hat all of a sudden comes into play, and something big is coming. It's just, it makes me think that maybe something happened in a sister location. Like maybe we're being shown the side of Springtrap, and we know there to be 2 suits that we use. So I reckon this game is going to be based around, like, maybe the next teaser is going to be like Spring Freddy. Like, you can see, like, maybe you know how Springtrap had those rare screens where you'd see the purple man inside. Maybe we have to see like Spring Freddy, because we know that 2. I think there's simultaneous Spring Lock failures.
Yeah.
So who's to say that maybe, you know, the next images we don't see is another employee stuck in one of these suits with hyper realistic eyes, and that'd be really awesome, actually. Yeah.
Who's to say that there's something big is coming? It's that, because, you know, we've only known from FNAF 2, and the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to understand how important FNAF 2 is to the Five Nights at Freddy's storyline. One thing which has always been my pet peeve, and it always gets me thinking, is we know now that this purple Freddy character, or at least we presume it to be, it's property of Fredbear's Family Diner, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the big issue I have is that we see this purple Freddy character trapsing around inside the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 establishment, and it's like, is this something big is coming, referring to Fredbear's Family Diner coming back into business, or it's one of the past employees coming back to just, I don't know, it makes you think, how much can they really deface the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza name? It's what it seems to be. It seems to be very business driven. It seems to be a very deep plot entwined with this.
There's the way that Scott has worded it is very clever as well. Something big is coming. This could refer to at least 3 different possibilities. Big as in the size of something, as in the say the animatronic was larger, like in mass. You've also got the something big is coming in the fact that you've got storyline, plot line, which is what most of us are concentrating on. Then you've got something big is coming, as in teaser material, something brand new, or even the trailer. So there's so many different angles to look at with this, which is again very clever.
Or it could just be, you could check on Scott Games and it's literally just the word something big.
I think while Scott does know how to draw us, like with the FNAF 3 little side scroll a minute, I don't think he'd quite do that, although the idea would be quite comical. It'd probably be a smart business move, wouldn't it? It'd probably kick his name back into business for being a bit of a comedian. But there is so many ways, and it's like, I think one thing I wanted to discuss with you guys, so I want your opinion on this, is we spoke last week, and Raz mentioned this, we speak about it in today's video as well. This was recorded on Sunday, by the way, guys, about the whole idea of these images almost progressing. You remember we spoke about that? How there might be some kind of story in the teaser images that are going to be coming soon. If you actually save the teaser image directly from IndieDB, you don't get a 4, you get 4.1. I made the connection that maybe there'd be some kind of, with the 0.1 thing, it might be referring to maybe a sequential story that's going to be kind of entwined with the next couple of teaser images. I mean, it's got that sinister start to a plot. You know, you got this Nightmare animatronic in the background that we can't see. We've got this purple Freddy hat kind of laying on the floor. It's you know, just like the Freddy hat where it was then collected. I think we're going to be seeing something similar here.
That could go with the something big is coming, you know. I was thinking that maybe we'll get another teaser.
Lewis got to 0%.
Lewis, what's up behind you?
Lewis, Freddy's just behind you.
Watch out. Maybe we'll get. Do you want to just wait for it to come back on, or do you want
No, I keep going. It's all good, man.
Maybe. Oh,
hey!
I should have done this, like the clap on thing. Maybe there might be another teaser what isn't to do with the trailer. And do you know the shadow in the background with the nightmare? I was thinking that the next teaser is going to be a full reveal of who it's going to be, and there's something big is coming. It's a surprise to know who the nightmare animatronic is, because you never know. Scott's full of surprises. It might not even be Purple Freddy. It could be anybody who we haven't seen yet. It could be someone who we didn't expect it to be. That's what it could be as well.
If it's a big thing, you got to think. You know, we've seen 4 of these nightmare characters so far, and who's the 5th one? You know. It might be Golden Freddy. There's nothing confirmed, but there's something big might be referring to him. And it's like, you know, if there's a nightmare version of this Golden Freddy character, you've then got to start questioning how important is Golden Freddy to the plotline.
Whatever it is, it has to be really important to the plotline.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
He's bigged it up. He's hyped it up more than any other image he's set so far. Bigger than the Nightmare animatronics, bigger than everything else he's revealed. he said something big is coming. So this is obviously a very, very, or what he values is incredibly important to the whole story.
Yes.
So it's got us all thinking. It's got us all on the edge of our seat again. He's like the master, the master of marketing. It's brilliant.
What about if it's kind of like the what about if it's kind of like the you know, the finale, and he may provide us with a huge chunk of evidence towards the whole "it's me" thing. That's like, you know, we feel like we're getting closer, but realistically, the "it's me" thing is two words that's said absolutely everywhere, and it barely goes any deeper than those two words. We never hear anything after to directly link it to a character, and that's what makes the whole thing so speculative. And
we've said about this before though, and I think it would be better not to say who it is and leave it for the game to tell us who it is, because it might spoil it somehow in a way.
But it might kind of set a kind of a link between two, possibly. But it's you know, Scott seems to tease these things, and it's always it's just like one of these things. He never teases it and answers a correct question directly. Then the community will always. I think he knows that, you know, the Five Nights at Freddy's community is really into their theorizing things, and pretty much anything he teases, he gets. You know, mixed things. I think that's what he's going to be delivering here, So there we have it, guys. That was once again another Theory Thursday for you all. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and if you did, be sure to comment down below any of your thoughts on this topic.
Yes, and if you guys did enjoy this video, why not leave a like rating down below? And if you're new to any of our channels, why not subscribe for more theories like this, and also some gameplays.
So thank you very much for watching the video, guys.
Wait. One more point, guys. Me and Raz would just like to congratulate you on 400,000 subscribers.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
You got a round of applause, too.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that's great, guys. Thanks, guys. That's seriously awesome. And we have to thank you guys for the 400,000 people coming along from the ride. So hopefully we do see you on the next video, guys. And see you on the next one, guys, on all of our channels.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Goodbye.